So he just passed the
Oh, man.
hell out.
I
He
went out
was
so
so
hard.
out. And
I'd hear
later,
I'd hear sounds every so often,
right, just like
everybody
the
talking,
family
like, oh, that's nice,
happy
and I'm like,
sounds.
I can't move.
He was just in the
I
coma.
can't
He was in
move.
a.
Well, hello.
Hi,
You did good. You said hello. I'm Tom.
I'm Anne-Lise. I always am the one that introduces now that he taught me, but that's important.
Hey, we haven't said this in a long time, but we haven't been doing a lot of videos either. So please like and subscribe and share.
In case you don't know how to do that, if this is your first day on YouTube.
Oh, hey.
It just feels
I
weird.
know. I like people to join the party.
Okay.
And we're getting close to 1,000 subscribers.
Oh,
So that's
really?
that's kind of cool.
What?
I know. I was like,
didn't
what?
even notice. I'm in it for the numbers,
Oh,
obviously.
obviously.
Also, look at my cute grandma shirt. It's one of my Christmas presents.
Wonny?
My grandmother. Oh my God. My grandmother's name is Ani. So my name is Annalisa, but ain't no grandkid gonna know how to say that. So I shortened it to Ani, and these are made out of onesies for my two grandbabies, Amelia Rose.
That's good. Just
and
don't
Mila J.
shortchange our granddaughters. They might teach you a new way to say it. Your name. Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
oney.
Here we go.
I'm the oney. Best for you. I'm your one and oney. Oney and only.
You're something.
Okay. We're going to talk about people going off plan for the holidays and eating, lots of carbs, and how it modifies their behavior and how it impacts their loved ones.
So the reality of it.
Take it away, George.
I've been jonesing for an apple fritter, and I have a TikTok that I've been talking to everybody about. It's like, oh, I've been wanting an apple fritter. Never did get one. But I thought, well, at Christmas, if they were open on Christmas Day and they weren't, I would get one. We never did check. I checked online; they were closed. So, I would have got one. I told you I might.
Yesterday?
No,
that was
no,
Christmas
Sunday
Day?
Christmas.
We celebrated our Christmas the Sunday before.
They were open, I bet. Oh well.
Now it's too late. You said if it wasn't open on Christmas.
Yeah, well,
you heard the man. We're going to hold him to it.
Wow.
No, you have to.
This is so weird. I mean, I worked yesterday part of the day, and it was Christmas, which is fine.
It's fine because we had our Christmas on Sunday. What did you do on Sunday? What did you eat on Sunday? Tell the people what you ate. What did you eat? What did you put on your plate? So we have pictures, so they're going to go up because
566 days until I had a meal with carbs. I had a couple little things here and there, but I didn't have a meal or a day, which I didn't have a day. I just had a meal.
It was confined to a single meal. This is
probably true. About an hour and a half window.
And he did take pictures of everything he ate.
Yeah, so I had 3 lemon cookies from the Amish, 1 chocolate cookie from the Amish. That was a little sweet. So the
you were talking about your cookies. Count. 3 lemon.
So 2 lemon, 1 chocolate.
You said 3.
Didn't
you?
No. Yeah. So I had 3 lemon cookies. I think so. 3 cookies altogether. Maybe that's where it was. I don't know. So, 3? But it seems to be very important to you.
Oh, it's very important.
I know. So, I mean, I had no crisis with
Figure out how much better I am than you.
You're pretty damn good. So then I had some green bean casserole. Hey, Hannah. Hey, Tyler, if you watch this, casserole. They said it's not a casserole, which it wasn't. It was green beans and some bacon and some onions. To me, it was a casserole. And I swore I'd never eat vegetables again, but it had the other stuff in it. And I had a teeny bit. You'll see the pictures. I had small portions.
They actually were small portions.
And then,
way smaller than anything you used to ever.
Then I had the sweet potato casserole. That was the shit. Okay, there was my apple fritter, sweet potato casserole, because it had just a crusty top on it. Yes, my son did an amazing job. And I don't know. It had some texture. And I didn't even realize till later. I'm like, that hit that button, and it worked.
Yes. You went back,
and then I'll tell you. I had a little bit of mashed potatoes.
I love how you say mashed
potatoes. Mashed taters. I had some taters that were mushed. There was no butter there. Well, there was. I didn't ask. I'm sure they had butter, but I didn't ask. So I just ate a little bit just to see, So nothing really had a draw. The lemon cookies were great. Just super sweet anymore now, apparently. And then the sweet potato casserole, that was good. Now, do I want to go and eat that way? No, no, I'm good. Now, so you could tell this part
Okay.
because this is
So I like went to wash my hands or something.
poor
And when I
baby.
came back out, Tom is standing at the counter, leaning over the sweet potato casserole dish with a spoon, eating straight out of the dish. And I triggered so bad. I had a total flashback, mostly because that's what I used to do. And it was like a
Well, I
binge
do it.
eating kind
I
of
do it
behavior,
too.
but it was his too. And I just was like, oh no, here's how it begins. And he's gonna go back to his old behavior. And I was really upset all of a sudden. All the stuff before that, he was a very intentional. He went and got his plate
I
and he
was
took a
intentional
picture
with
of
that
it and
too.
stuff.
You just didn't know it.
I didn't know you were
There was
intentional
just a
because
little
I
teeny bit left
left.
in the corner of the pan,
I
and I
walked back
didn't even eat all of that
and
corner.
I didn't even know. I just saw you
Oh no,
standing over it and I was like, oh no. And then I was just so worried, which made me realize how different you are around food now and how it gives me so much security to think you're going to live and not die. And then I had that moment and I was like, oh no, here he goes.
Yeah, no.
And then I was like, he might have some digestive upset. So I wasn't sure what would happen there. But
Well, and
then
I didn't know, but I thought I'd be okay.
and you absolutely were. I kept waiting
Not
for it.
one issue,
Not
not
even a
one
hiccup.
thing, nothing.
Not even a
Zilch,
hiccup.
zilch.
The only thing was we
Now,
sat down to play games right
oh, that
after,
I was gonna say.
and he passed out.
I
So much so.
sugar crashed.
So much.
Holy
I love how
crap!
you say sugar. It's the cute
I'm a hillbilly.
sugar, but it's cute.
Crayons, sugar,
Sugar. You
sugar.
say like SHIGER. Sugar. You don't say sugar. You say sugar.
Because that's what it is. It's sugar.
Shouldn't eat it, but it's adorable how he says it.
Correct.
You can call me sugar.
You're my sugar.
Okay. So he just passed the hell out.
I went out so hard.
Out. And
later, I'd hear sounds every so often.
Right, just
everybody
like the
talking.
Family
like, oh, that's nice. And I'm
sounds.
like, I can't move.
He was just in
I can't move.
He was in a total coma.
I mean, it was like if you've ever had a low blood sugar thing where your body just goes, I just went. I'm like
so out.
I'm like, wow, that
so much
me.
So that our daughter, who is very perceptive, our youngest daughter, was talking to me the next day at work.
I just found this out yesterday.
She was like, "How much did Dad have to drink for at Christmas?" And I said, "Nothing." And she goes, "Yeah, but you drove and drove home." I said, "No, we took my car, but he drove." And he had zero alcohol, zero. She's like, well, then why was he acting so drunk? I said, because he had carbs.
Oh, it knocked my ass out.
I mean, she was like, are you sure? Do you swear like she knows his drunk personality? And when I thought about it, I was like, you were acting drunk. I mean, not like in the crazy loud, but just like
just shut down.
You just passed out.
Mm-hmm.
So crazy. So obviously I was too freaked out to feel superior at the moment. But then later,
how do you feel about that now?
Well, I felt like I had to level the playing field. So I have a story for today. I went off plan today because I thought I have to have something to talk about tonight. I knew we were going to talk about this. And I was like, I can't be the square, the party pooper, the uptight little English girl that I am. I have to be
hip. You are.
I have to be cool for our audience.
You have to be square.
Yeah.
Little Huey Lewis in the news.
Sure. So at lunch, we were hungry like you are at lunch. And I just ran to Aldi and got some snacks. I got some beef sticks, which they have really good beef sticks in the refrigerated section. Yeah. And some cheese and different things. I also got some mustard, which I've been having a bit of mustard here and there. So, my body tolerates mustard well. In that regard, you are, because you don't eat mustard.
No.
But then I also got a thing of fresh dill pickles, the refrigerated dill pickles, and I ate 4 pickles.
How many carbs was that?
I think there's like 1 carb per pickle.
I don't think so.
1 to 2. Okay, so we'll say 2. They were healthy sized spears, so I probably ate 8 carbs. And I have just been run
Are you
into the
crashing?
toilet.
Are you crashing? Shit in your pants?
No, I did not. I did not even have so much as a shart. No problems. I had no issues. But I felt like I had to bring some carbs to the table to join this conversation. I didn't want to be the person that won't ever. But I knew
Well, you have cream cheese sometimes, and there's just a titch in there.
Yeah, but because that's dairy based as opposed to vegetable based, I
Well,
feel
the vegetable is what's the devil. See, that was what I
what
actually
are
felt bad
pickles?
about.
Pickles are cucumbers. That is a vegetable.
They've been transformed cucumbers.
They have because I tolerate vinegar well. Our puppies told us we have to wrap it up.
So I think the big thing, the takeaway for me was, definitely had leaky gut prior to starting carnivore, and just heartburn all the time, just just all the health issues and stuff. And the two probably takeaways is I was real happy that it didn't tear me up, just because my body was able to process without dysfunction. And then the other thing would be that I was happy that that's not how I want to eat. And on some of the TikTok people I've been listening to, connected with, they're like, yeah, no, it just doesn't, no, we don't feel as good. And that was the thing. I don't want to live my life carb crashing again, which you adapt and you just don't notice it as much because you're so bogged down and torn up, but it's there, which is your brain fog and all that. So I'm just, yeah, I don't want that.
I'm pretty happy. I was able to stabilize back out because he's not falling off a cliff, which really does speak to how much he has healed.
Yep. Yep.
And same for me that I could like going into Aldi today and buying those snacks. I was looking around because it's the first time I've been shopping like
Do you know what we should do? We should go to a convenience store and get an apple fritter.
Oh my God.
Sorry. No, it is pretty good. Or we can go in the convenience store and get pork rinds and a cup of coffee.
Yes, that is true. That makes me a lot happier. Apparently, I'm pretty attached to this way of eating for us. It makes me feel secure that we're going to have a long, healthy, happy life. So, yay.
Yay. Yay.
It really is. It really works, folks.
It does.
All right.
Cheers.
Keep going.
Happy New Year.
I think there's 73 carbs per pickle.
I don't think there's any carbs in pickles.
There are carbs.
I don't think so.
What are they made of? Air?
I don't know.
That's a cucumber, sir. I thought I read one carb.
I don't think there's
per
carbs
pickle.
in it. I could be wrong.